What is up, you guys? Diggerdan here, coming at you with another video. Today I'm talking about my TBR for January of 2024. So let's dig into it. Alright, so my first book I plan on reading in January of next year. I don't think it's going to surprise any of you guys if you've been watching my videos, my last couple of videos. But it's going to be Wheel of Time number 14, A Memory of Light. I've been on the Wheel of Time journey for a year and a half now, maybe closer to 2 already. No, it's not closer to 2. It's maybe, I'll say year and a half. I'll be generous to myself. I've loved every single book. I didn't really feel the slog in like 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, whatever it was. A lot of people say they had. I was just so excited to keep on reading. I would say the little bit of slog I maybe felt during that was like Nynaeve. I feel like made some stupid choices, and I didn't want to be reading her. I want to be reading more Rand and Elaine and just some other characters. But once, so I guess a little bit of a slog is what but it wasn't anything crazy. But also there were some things in my life where I was just more excited about other things than reading. So I think that maybe had to deal with it too, more than just the book itself. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm currently reading book number 13. I'm like 200 pages in out of 900, so I have a big chunk to do that. But as of me recording this, it's December 21st today. So I'm pretty confident I'll knock that book out by the end of the year. But yeah, so first book, Memory of Light. I'm really excited to get into this. I heard from Richard from Tudor Ramble that the actual last battle obviously happens in this book, but it's like 200 pages for that one chapter, and it's just the last battle. And so I'm really excited to get in that one. In this right now, everything's like 1,000 pages. So got 1,000 pages of awesomeness to go into. And I'm just so excited. I know I'm keep gushing about it, but just the world building that Robert Jordan has put together in this world is just phenomenal. And just Brandon Sanderson picking up the mantle and continuing on with it has been awesome so far. I enjoyed book number 12 a lot. In book number 13 so far, like I said, I'm only about 200 pages in, but I think at this point it's my favorite in the series so far, which is crazy, and I still have 700 pages to read. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this one, and I'm going to be a little sad once it's over. I'm probably going to have some book hangover after this one, I'm sure. So yeah, first book for January 2024. So my second book to maybe potentially cure that book hangover I'm sure I'll have is pick up some sci-fi. I'm doing Hyperion by Dan Simmons. Again, I've heard really only good things about this one. I've heard some people don't like it, but usually those people that I've heard that don't like it, just sci-fi isn't their thing as much as fantasy is. And that's kind of my thing too. I do really like fantasy over science fiction, but they're still so good. I haven't personally read enough science fiction, so I really want to start jumping more into science fiction as well. So that's another reason why I'm excited to do Hyperion. So yeah, that is book number 2 I plan on reading for January next year. And then book number 3 is Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. This is another book series I've heard really honestly only good things about, and I'm excited. And I don't remember how many books are in the series, but I know it's an ongoing series. So I'm excited to get into this one. From my understanding, it's about a little boy who gets into like a thieves guild type thing, which sounds kind of cool. So yeah, I'm excited to get in this one as well. And now the last one is Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke. Part of the reason I wanted to read this one is because I recently got it at a used book sale, and I'm excited to actually read the books that I get. I still have a ton of books I got to get through, so that's why I'm excited to get this one relatively quickly for me getting it on my personal shelf. But also, look, it's not that thick. It's like just over 200 pages. It's 212 pages. So I'm going to need some help to keep on track after all these decent chonkers, especially after this one, for sure. So The thinner helps, but also, like I said just 2 books ago, I'm excited to read more science fiction, even though fantasy's still my thing. I feel like science fiction could also be my thing. I just haven't read enough. So, and I'm pretty sure this is science fiction. I should know before I start talking about it. But anyway, I know Arthur C. Clarke is a very famous science fiction author. And I haven't read any of his stuff before, so yeah, that's what I got. So out of the 4, which ones are you guys most excited for me to read, if any? Have you guys read all of these, or any of these, I should say, and what are your thoughts? Do you like these? Any of these stinkers in your opinion? But yeah, that's what I got for January of 2024. Thanks for watching, guys.